Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
The Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeartRadio. We have a very special edition today. We got my guy Greatness in the building, and today is Father Day. You know what I mean? So it's a great day, and it's a great episode. Bro's got a lot of projects he's working on. This segment of this show is called Music Matters, and today he's definitely on the rise. Greatness, what's going on with you, my friend? How you feeling, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, it's been a good day. It's Father's Day. Pretty sure you're a father. Did you do anything special today, bro?
Went out to eat. That's about it. I don't do too much.
Look, me too. That's good enough right there. So you're definitely a father, a family man, and for you, I want to kind of give the listeners a general overview of who you are as a person behind the music, because a lot of times they get it. People get it kind of twisted and confused. They just see the artist, but they're not understanding who the person or who the man is. For you, can you let us know how you make music and marriage work, how you build that conglomerate, how you manage that? Because that's an important element first. Of course, we both know family come first, but for you, how do you balance that out?
I just try to schedule things at certain times, like this, like meetings and schedule my recording. Most of the time I record like late at night, like when everybody sleeps. So that allows me the time with, with my wife and quality time, the time to be alone and stuff like that, whether it's just like watching TV or something or going out to eat or to the movies or something. Like, and then I'll wait to probably they're in bed or something to like actually start doing like the music thing, to start the recording or writing or listening to instrumentals, instead of handling the business.
Nice. Is that the same way like how you built your team too? Because I know you have a team of people you work with too. Did everybody kind of got the same schedule, similar lifestyle, or y'all just make it work? Y'all just get in how y'all get in and kind of make it work?
We just, my team, because I went to school for recording art. So my team, they kind of always, it's just, I had to stop making music like for some years, like for some personal reasons. And it's just like after I got married and got all that out the way, then that's when I kind of found the inspiration to actually get back into the booth. So, you know what I'm saying? With us being so spread it out, like I got some in Chicago, I got producers out in LA, my manager out in Oklahoma. I'm here in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like we all over the nation, but we all met in college down in Florida. We went to college in Tampa, Florida. So we just kind of stayed in touch all these years. And they was like, well, their thing was, especially the producers, it was like, whenever you ready, just let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, personal stuff, I had to kind of step away from the music and put the music on the back burner. So it just went from there.
That's what's up.
2 years ago, we got back into it. I told them like I was ready, and they just started flooding my emails with beats, and I'm just writing because I got my own studio, like my home studio. So I'm just writing. And then I don't know. It was like one day it just clicked. I was just like, it's time for me to go back in.
Get back to it. Yeah. Wow. So are you a part of an indie label? Are you your own independent artist entity, or are you signed to anybody, anything like that, or are you just strictly indie?
Right now it's strictly indie. I mean, I done had a couple. Actually, I done had quite a few labels, but looking at me since I dropped these projects. But I don't know. I like the independent route because I'm also kind of a person that don't like people telling me what to do. So I want my project to sound the way I want it to. So a lot of times with labels, I ain't gonna say they try to take your creative freedom, but they kind of take your creative freedom. You know what I'm saying? They want you to do what they want you to do. And I don't like that aspect of it. Like if I want something to sound a certain way, I tell my producers, and they start sending me those types of instrumentals, like, and then I just put it out myself. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the labels don't really you got to build your own following in a way. Like it ain't like it was in the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even early 2000s, they want you to do all the work before they even come knocking at your door anyway. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like I done did the work. I done built my own fan base. You know what I'm saying? They'll come with the money and a little machine, but you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, you got to be your own machine.
You said that correctly. We living in a time where music landscape is different, right? We see a lot of people, content creators. They're wearing that hat. You got artists slash producers. You got artists slash creative directors with the music video. That's a perfect segue question that you just laid out. Do you think are we living in a time where you even need a major label to be successful, or you think you could just certain artists, I mean, it's been proven already, certain artists is already at the top of their game without them. Do you think we in a time in the industry with that right now?
I mean, me being honest, I don't think you need a major label. Not anymore. Like, not with, because I mean, a lot of artists, as long as you got social media, or you got somebody running your social media, you can do all your promotion yourself. You can do all your recording yourself. Like me, like I got my own home studio, so I don't even need your studio. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I see.
You're already kind of doing everything yourself. Labels really ain't giving out nothing but 360 deals anyway, so they're getting everything. Like they're getting a portion of your merchandise, a portion of your show money, a portion of your royalties. You know what I'm saying? Like then you still got to pay your manager. So like at that point, you might as well just be independent.
Might as well just get and do your own thing. That's true, man. Let's talk about the 3 projects you got out, man. I want to let the people know about that. Over the past year, you were heavy in the studio and you're putting out a lot of material. First and foremost, is this flooding the gates with the material? Is this intentional? Is you doing this for a specific reason? You want a specific volume of material out there so you can kind of give the listeners and your fans a feel, a variety of style of music and genre that you bring to the table? Like you put a lot of music out. Was that intentional?
Yeah, it was. Like I had this plan. Like it started with the first LP that I dropped last year, and that was kind of to just gain the notoriety back because, like I said, I've been doing it since like 06, 07, somewhere along those lines. But then I stopped, and I took like 6 years off.
Oh wow! Okay.
It's a lot happened in those 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's kind of where the flood of creativity came from. Because when you take that long off, you got a lot to talk about. Like I said, in those 6 years, like I ended up getting married and like and some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It gave me a lot to talk about. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I started that with "This Is Not a Drill." That was just get my name back out there and start trying to build a book. Then I came right back with chapter 2 at the beginning of this year, and that was to just kind of solidify things. Like, okay, this is not a one album thing, and then he's gone for 6 years again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then with the EP I just dropped like 2 months ago, it's more of a like that whole EP is a completely different sound. It's to introduce the audience into the sound that we're going into, like for further like future projects.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a jazz sound. So, but also that's me trying to get like sync deals, like to get placements in video games and TV shows and commercials, and I'm trying to reach the audience. So it's all a plan. Like I'm just following it step by step.
So, okay, got you. So some of the music now, especially the last project, you're looking for more of the commercial pill too, or the business side, getting some license placements and things of that nature. Are you saying that you kind of want to wear that hat as well too? You really want to get into the business side of the music, not just make songs for radio? Because some artists, they just make stuff that's popular or catchy. You know what I mean? And they just survive off of that. Like if they don't got a single on the radio, they really kind of irrelevant. You just got to go through the trenches. For you seem like you're going to do a different route. You're looking at the music business in itself.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the business. Like that's what I'm looking for right now. Like just like brand partnerships and things of that nature. Because like I mean, like I said, I've been doing it for so long. it's just I'm at a different point in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a point where, like I said, there is marriage and other things. You know what I'm saying? That's more important. Like the children, like
Mm-hmm.
my daughter and her future. Like I'm trying to build like college funds and stuff for these kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm more using it as a stepping stone
Mm-hmm.
to get next level, if that makes sense.
Got you. Okay. And I think you had your singles set up through United Masters. Am I correct on that? Is that your distribution portal that you use?
Yeah, that's the one I've been using the last year.
Okay, got you. So all the music projects you got out right now, if we go to that all your projects is all the way out there on the website already?
Yeah, it's all there. United Masters, and they distribute to all the streaming services and social media sites and etc. So you know what I'm
Nice.
saying? The mixtape, when I was doing it before, that was the more mixtape era, but those sites ain't even around no more, like that Pills and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's more about streaming now.
Mm, mm. Speaking of streaming album, I know we're talking about these projects. Have you ever or even contemplating putting a full-blown album out there, a debut project out there for your fans, something at a different level, perhaps to really like solidify your place in the game? Have you any talks of an album from your camp?
Yeah, that's what we're working on now. The one that it'll probably drop around this time next year. I
Mhm.
don't think I'm gonna do too much more music this year because I'm trying to focus on other stuff, like I said, the business. But
Mhm.
that we're locking in some like pretty big name features and
Mm.
stuff of that nature, like people we networked with over the last year to kind of it'll have like I said, it'll just have a completely different sound from the projects that
Mhm.
I've done like over this last. Even though, like I said, the EP is leading it too, it's kind of giving people a snippet of what sound we're trying to go with, like for the future. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Okay, got you, got you. Any speaking of the projects, the summertime is the busiest quarter in terms of music for artists out there. A lot of people get in front of their fans, festivals, showcases, stages, so forth, so forth. For you, are you planning on doing any appearances, any shows this summer, or are you really just gonna hit the studio and kind of keep crafting other projects and things of that nature?
I mean, I'll do shows if it's like suitable. You know what I'm saying
I
for
see.
for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind doing them. I've got countless opportunities to do them. It just wasn't like the timing got to be right. So
Mm.
if timing right, I'll do them. But like I was saying, like we focus right now on the business and actually like trying to get the books out or whatever. So we plan on going back in the studio probably the fall or winter of this year,
Mhm.
thing ready for the summer of next year. But I mean, in between time, if I got to do shows, I do them here and there.
Nice, nice, nice. You got a couple of books I want to talk about in your lane and the literature industry. Very, very dope pivot right there as well. For you, these books that you're working on, where do they derive from? Where do they come from? If you can break down the books and kind of what you're working on from a literature standpoint, and also kind of like your background in it, what draws you to it?
Uh, okay, so I got two books that I like. They're finished. It's just ready to go to production and get put out. And that's one of them is more personal. Like it's about me and my wife and how we met and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one is about me coming back to the. It's mainly about how I put those first two LPs together, which is This Is Not a Drill and Chapter 2. How
Mm-hmm.
I put those together and how me and my team made it work, being like a long distance thing and the recording process, the beat
Mm-hmm.
selection process. That's basically what just the whole. It's going over the whole plan. Like I was telling you, like I got a whole plan, and that's what that book is about.
Mm.
And then I'm writing like a fictional novel, but there's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, like because that could be turned into a screenplay or a script. You know what I'm saying? Like something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like so, it's not even just about the music with me. Like, it's so much bigger. It's so deeper, so much more deeper than the music.
Nice, nice. I can hear what I'm hearing from you is, you're building a brand and a conglomerate and an imprint. Another question I have for you is, are you big on the music video side or the visual side? Some people, they try to get that creative, they wear their creative hat as well too. They get into directing, they get into choreography, so forth and so forth. And right now we live in the era, everything is visual. Everybody want to see reels, they want to see this, they want to see that. They TikToking, it's visual, visual, visual. So for you and your brand, is that department, can we anticipate some visual concepts from you as well too to go kind of along with the projects?
Yeah, we probably do like some. We actually trying to do like a documentary of just the actual recording, but we're thinking about doing that with the next project, like just recording the whole process of me making the next album. You know what I'm saying? So people can actually see like what I do in the studio. Because a lot of times when I'm in the studio, I'm in there by myself. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, sometimes it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm just recording. No one's there. Like, you know, I'm dropping a album. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no one, I mean, a few people see me record. Like, if it's people that I'm featuring, like around my area, or like my wife, sometimes she might see me record. But other than that, it's just me. So people want to know like where it come from, where the ideas come from, like the creativity, just the whole process, what goes into me actually making an album. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the music for you, bro, do you see yourself tapping into any other industries, any other lanes? I mean, sometimes a lot of artists out here, they own multiple businesses. Besides being a recording artist, they might be into fashion, they might be into sports, they might be investors in hair or whatever have you. For you, are you working on any other projects or can kind of see yourself, tapping into any other industry besides the music industry?
Actually, I want to get into like fragrance. Like,
nice.
I'm a real big like cologne connoisseur, so I just want to. I don't know. I just got a thing for fragrances. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did step outside of like the music industry or even literature industry. Like, I would definitely look into fragrance, like getting my own fragrance. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Final question for you, Greatness. Sometimes we got a lot of people on our camp and on our team, and sometimes in our family. They very instrumental, like you had referenced your wife earlier, and part of supporting us and really kind of being our backbone and really kind of help sometimes being the encouragement that we need to inspire us and motivate us. Which we need that, what I'm saying, to keep us going. So for you, is anybody in your camp, your team, your family, you want to give a shout out to, or public flowers to, or thank you to, for getting you back, first of all, back to the music and continue to support you thus far?
Yeah, of course. My mother, Brenda, my brother Travis, my wife, of course, Ebony, one of my close personal partners, Aunt, we call him P. My cousin, he probably my favorite cousin, Quentin. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we've been thick as thieves since the sandbox. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, and just the people in my city that support me in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a long list. I ain't never.
Yeah, of course. Well, Greatness, it's been a pleasure chopping it up with you, bro, man. Thank you for stopping in with us on this Sunday, man. It's Father's Day Sunday. It's a special episode. You in the building. This episode, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is Music Matters. I will have all the Greatness show notes and social media information as well below this episode. So once again, look out for him. Look out for that. And Greatness, it's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate your time, bro.
You too.
Absolutely, man. Stardom Magazine. We see you guys same time next week, same place. Until then, peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.